Welcome to the Chamber. We thank you for your investment and congratulate you on making a decision that will help your business grow. In effect, by making an investment in the Chamber, you have hired us to help you bring more customers through your doors and to work on your behalf to make it easier for you to do business in our community. Our efforts alone are well worth your membership investment, but if you would like to get more of an ROI, it helps to make a plan. We have a lot to offer, but we know you don't have a lot of time. Not every event, program, or service is right for every member. Don't waste time with a hit-and-miss strategy. Familiarize yourself with our programs, services, and our sponsorship opportunities. Think about how each opportunity could bring more value to your business. Consider your business goals. Do you need to build a stronger business network? Do you need more visibility in the community? Are you looking for more information and resources to help you run your business better? Consider the options that best meet your needs. If you're unsure, contact us. We're here to help, and we want to help. It's your membership. Own it.
And we're live. Good morning, everyone. I'm laughing because every week, every other week, there's always different technology issues that we battle. Well, I say we, it's Leanne who battles it. And, because we're jumping around to different places, and sometimes technology works and sometimes it doesn't, and it's okay, we just go with it. So we're really excited here this morning. We are out at the Barton County Fair, and I'm sitting here today with Charles Atkinson. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
We're good.
Good. So this is the 29th annual Barton County Fair, and we were excited to still be able to come to you this morning. We're over in Expo 2 having breakfast and everybody coming together, and the 4-H'ers are giving prizes away and everything. And so we know that's not the case this morning, but we're still out here, and the fair is virtual, and I just think it's fantastic that you guys are doing anything at all. So the fact, everybody is having to pivot and change, and I'm looking at our Outlook Business Journal that just hit mailboxes this last week, and the fair is on the cover. We've always supported the fair, and we want to continue doing that. And I think this year, probably more than any other year, it's so vital that our whole community and county just supports the fair and gets engaged with it in any way that they can. Things are happening right now in Expo 3, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But Charles, talk to me about how you guys changed things this year and how you got to this point. And by the way, thank you for setting up this cool little studio. We're in the SRCA tower, which he pulled it together this morning.
Yeah.
And Inga.
Yeah, we with her teaching online, we knew what it was like to have a studio built, so we just couldn't have it. Yeah, it's been an interesting 45 days because we planned for the fair for a whole year, and we got to about 10 months, had everything lined up, concerts, the whole 10 yards, getting ready to roll things out, and then everything come to a screeching halt on what we needed to do. It was a hard decision for the board as far as trying to either do we do a full fair, do we do a combination between a virtual fair and maybe something live, or a virtual fair. The thing that impressed me the most about my fair board was no fair was no option.
Yes. Yeah,
so,
I love that.
And we decided we needed to focus on the things that we had control of and we could do, and the things, and not focus on what we couldn't. So we tried to do a virtual fair, and also being members of the International Fairs and Expedition, we had a lot of combination, or a lot of meetings with fairs across the country. And you've seen a lot of fairs that's canceled, and there's just been a few that have went with the virtual route.
Okay.
And so when we decided to go this route, the one thing we wanted to do with the 4-H'ers is, I know they worked hard with their livestock, they made that investment. So we wanted to make sure that we still had shows for them, even though we have very limited people. They're over there showing their animals. We couldn't bring everything in like we normally do, so we broke it up. And like Tuesday we had some horse show. Yesterday we had our goats have their show, and we just broke it up in different events. So the kids bring in their pigs, they're showing them right now today, and then they'll go home. Then they'll bring in their beef on Friday and they'll go home. So we still have that opportunity. And then, of course, we have the livestock sale. What do we do? So we have to go to a virtual sale this year. And if anyone is still interested in being part of that, if you didn't get the invite or the flyer that went out, they can send us an email at info@bartoncountyfair.com.
What's
and we'll
for
get them hooked
sale?
up on that.
What's for sale on this virtual sale?
On the virtual sale, what we're doing is basically the kids' livestock. It's a premium sale, so it's basically helping the kids out with a premium. So they can come in and look and see what steer the kid has shown, what placing, and then they can bid and give a premium. And that premium is basically just an additional on top of what they would sell their animal for.
Okay.
And a lot of businesses supported that for a lot of years, and
What if we went outside? Like, do you think it's something within the building that we're not getting a good connection?
I have no idea.
Let's walk outside and just see what happens. We're just gonna hit.
Okay, we're live, folks.
Oh, all
okay,
right.
so we
Turn
just
back
right over that way.
Okay, so again, I don't know what we lost here, but technology. So Charles and I moved outside to see if our connection was any better. So thank you guys for just staying with us and being super patient and gracious. You know, just life, right? Okay, so Charles, we were talking about how with the fair board making this decision, and by the way, we're probably going to have to talk a little louder now.
Yep.
So with the fair board making the decision of what you can control and what you can't control, I'm guessing the 4-H aspect and keeping those kids involved and engaged and was probably one of the biggest motivating factors.
That was a big motivating factor, but the other factor too was, we had a lot of people that come out here and exhibit, past 4-Hers and adults and all that, and how do we want to keep them involved too in open class?
Right.
So the extension, we worked with the extension, and the 4-H was working on getting their projects up. And the question was, well, how are we going to do it? Because this is something that there is no cookbook on.
Right.
And so
there's no pandemic book that says how to hold a fair.
No, there's
or
no,
a chamber coffee
or anything. So yeah, so I put my tech team together. My daughter Chelsea Sheehaw is our webmaster, and then I have a real good friend that comes up every year to help us from Liberal. So basically, we have our website up and running, and we have it in 3 locations. In case we have a technology glitch,
smart,
we can push everything to either Wichita or Liberal.
Awesome.
And so we're trying to keep that up and running. We had our open class. We've had those judged. Those are being posted as of now. Then the question came, how do we get the people involved?
Right.
So we had lots of different events. Right now, you can go to bartoncountyfair.com. There's lots of little fun things, some jigsaw puzzles, word searches, crossword puzzles, things like that. We have some events going on. There's some voting that'll be taking place right now. You can go on there and vote, virtual car show. But then, we still wanted to get people involved, how to get them out.
Get them out, yes.
And we decided the antique tractor pull was something that's been here for 28 years. So we wanted to keep that going on Saturday. And then we're doing a Cruise Barton County poker run. A little bit different. You don't have to have a motorcycle. I had that question. You don't have to have a motorcycle. You can bring your motorcycle. You can bring your roadster, your car, your pickup, your truck, whatever you got. Meet us out here at 6:30 on Friday. We'll start from here and we'll cruise through Great Bend, Boysenton, Claflin, Ellenwood. You'll pick up a card along the way. There's no cost to it. And when you come back, we got a couple of really good prizes for the best hand.
That's awesome. I'm excited about that. I think my husband and I, he doesn't know it yet, but we're going to have a date night and do that because we don't have a motorcycle. And I've always thought the poker runs would be so fun. So.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And if it goes over good, we've already decided we're going to add that into next year's fair, whether we have a full-blown fair or not.
Yes.
And then we'll cruise Barton County, and then we might include some of the businesses throughout there, stop for a drink here, stop for a burger or something like that.
Right.
And just get people out, because I know how I get sometimes. You get at home, and some people think, well, the only thing in Barton County is my town.
Yes.
And there is a lot out here.
There is.
I mean, we've got a lot of interesting places to go to. So
Right,
that's one thing. We
right.
can be social distance. We can
Yes.
be proper. Everyone stay in their car and still have some fun.
So I'm looking here at some of the other things that you're doing, and I think today it might be the cutoff for one. But tell us about the virtual talent show.
The virtual talent show. We've always had some sort of entertainment, but we always know there's a lot of entertainment that's here, and we just offered the platform that if people wanted to sing a couple songs or participate in the band, or they've got a talent of juggling or dancing, they can still get online and do that and just have fun. I know there are some people who are excellent singers, but you get them outside the kitchen. Now, if they're not going to get on a free stage, they won't do it. But this is a chance they might be able to.
So if they want to enter, how do they go about entering?
So you go on BartonCountyFair.com. I think there's a box that says talent show, and you click on that, and it'll walk them through it.
So what's your talent?
I don't have one.
You don't have one. All right, Charles. So BartonCountyFair.com, everything is taking place, started yesterday, going through the 12th, which is Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, yes. And again, there's lots to do, lots of ways to involve your friends and family, and there's things that you can watch some of what's happening.
A lot of if you go over to, we're trying to get those connected up, but over on Michelle will tell us about Cottonwood's site.
Perfect. Okay.
And that way you can see some of the live livestock shows.
Okay.
And then also, one of the things we want people to remember is we do have a fair food bingo going on. There's no purchases necessary, but everyone's wanting to know where our funnel cake and our corn dogs are and all of that. Well, they are throughout the county if you're willing to go search for them.
Oh.
So
interesting.
There's some prizes on that too.
Right. So go ahead. I'm going to try and look to see if anyone's asking questions on here. Let us know what's one of the ways that you think you might participate in this year's county fair. What's something that appeals to you? Or maybe share with everyone a memory that you have from the county fair. So that's a different way we can engage people right here. And you mentioned Michelle. Do we have Michelle and Mike Miller? So we've got Mike Miller, one of our chamber ambassadors. He is currently over behind us in Expo 3 with Michelle Barron with the Cottonwood Extension District, and they're going to talk to you a little bit about what's happening over there.
Well, right now we're standing in front of Expo 3. They're running the pigs pig show going on right now. It's being live streamed on the fair website. Michelle's here, and we're going to talk about it a little bit.
Good morning. Glad to be with everybody this morning. As Mike said, we are at the swine show this morning. We got rolling about 8:30, 8:45 this morning. We've already had horse shows this week, the meat goat show last night. So have had some really good activities, some good involvement with everybody. Love to see all of the kids out here. We had our bucket calf show yesterday morning too. It is a different environment. We're all wearing our masks inside the barn so that we're being safe and making sure that everybody's kind of leaving some space between one another. But we so appreciated the partnership with the Fair Board to be able to put this event on, to be able to give our 4-H'ers that chance to showcase what they've learned all year. They start on new projects in October, November, and so this is really kind of the showcase opportunity, the culmination of all of that project learning. So excited that we had an opportunity to do all of that. A couple of things that you can do is if you're on Facebook, you can go to K-State Research and Extension, Cottonwood Extension District, and we are live streaming all of the livestock shows on there. And if you'd like to go out and watch what some of our kids have done, we have had the ability to utilize a program called Flipgrid. It's an educational application, and so you can go to flipgrid.com and put in the flip code BTCOFAIR, all lowercase, and that'll take you to a site that has a showcase of all of our youth that have given us permission to share their videos. You won't see their ribbon placings, those kind of things, kind of like you do when you can actually walk around the fair, but it will give you an opportunity to watch those kids walk as they did in their own backyards or living rooms for fashion review, or as they worked through what their cakes were like for the foods. Photography, rocketry, it's crazy. We could do all of it at a distance. And so we are getting results loaded. We just sent off a big batch of those this morning. So the BartonCountyFair.com site will be posting those before too long. And we'll be trying to get them up on our Facebook page and our website also here in the next day or two.
Can I go to 2?
Now we talked about how normally we have a barbecue out here. You want to share a little bit with that about what the plan is going forward in the future about the barbecue? Or?
Absolutely. As you all know, the barbecue is not only a great fundraiser for our 4-H council to do a lot of activities and things, but it's a neat community event. So our barbecue committee will be meeting here in the next few weeks to reschedule that, probably looking at sometime around the 1st of October in order to do that in conjunction with National 4-H Week. But we'll be getting some great information out to chambers of commerce, through our media, through all of those locations, and we'd love to have you come out, support our 4-Hers in October for the 4-H barbecue.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 2-shot.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, well that sounds awesome. I know people will be ready for some barbecue in October, and kudos to Michelle, to you and your team for everything you're doing to help everyone, through the 4-H side with the kids, all the way up to adults with open class. One question we had come in here was asking if there was art this year, and Charles showed me that yes, there is. I'll let you tell them where they can find that.
All of the results that we have, if you go to bartoncountyfair.com, look up into the across the top, it'll have a results tab. If you click on that tab, you go have the 4-H results we posted there, and the open class. And there is the 4-H arts and crafts and the open class arts and crafts. You click on that button, and it'll kick it into a slideshow, and you can just sit there and flip through it or watch through it and see what everybody put in. So that's on all results, even our foods, woodworking, and all that. As soon as it's judged, it goes up there, and I know some of that's running live right now.
Okay, perfect. So BartonCountyFair.com, that's where people need to go. I heard Michelle mention a couple websites too. Can people access those sites through BartonCountyFair.com?
Where it's a work in progress.
Okay,
We're on this.
absolutely.
We're going to be getting them up there.
Okay.
And Michelle's working with our webmaster. We're linking everything together.
And we'll be sure to grab those websites and post them to this feed here as well, so people who come back and are watching this later, they have access to all of those.
We have to look. We're only the second day into the fair, so stay with us. Check back daily. Things are changing rapidly.
Right.
I would add, okay. Megan, real quickly, 4-H motto is learning by doing, and this year has certainly tested that. We are all learning by doing on all sides, but working hard on partnership and teamwork to make sure that we can put the best event together.
Amen. Create and innovate. That's been the theme of this whole year. It's just everybody creating and innovating on the fly, learn as we go. Same just here with this morning. There's a jet flying around here somewhere now, so I feel like we're having to now talk louder because we weren't planning on being outside, so we don't have mics. So, okay, well, I think we've got several comments of people saying, they love the virtual fair, they'll miss the concerts, but loving the virtual. They're missing the breakfast served by the fair board and their team. And just a big shout out to your fair board. How many members are on your fair board?
We've got about 15 really strong members that are helping us out. And, it's been unique for them because some of them are kind of like, well, what do I do? And there's a lot to do, but then again, we've got a lot of downtime, and we just wait for the next crisis to arise and continue on. So, but it's been an interesting learning experience for everybody through like Michelle mentioned, Extension and ourselves on how we can embrace the technology. It forced us to put up a new website. That we've been thinking about for 3 years.
Yes.
So it's turned out very well. And the thing I like is we do everything's a mobile. Where you have your laptop, you've got your mobile phone, everything is connected. And what I like about the new site that we have is we can make adjustments on the fly.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
If something happens today, we can. One of the tech team or the webmaster's not at their desk, they can pull out their phone and they can change it right then.
Right.
So it's become very interactive.
And we're learning so much through this, aren't we? That things that we'll be able to use next year and years going forward. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways are the things that we can take from this and keep doing. Okay, well, if you have any questions, go ahead and send them in. Otherwise, I think, Mike, we'll let you go over this week's announcements.
All right. Sure. All All right, so today through Sunday, we've got the Barton County Fair. Tonight, we have the Summer Street Stroll Farmers Market from 4 to 6 in Jack Kilby Square. Friday, July 10th, Dillian Dock is doing Friday Night Live at 7 p.m. The Great Bend Batcats have a home game at Al Burns Field. Admission is free. It starts at 7. Lake Barton, Saturday and Sunday, are having a golf club member guest tournament at 11 a.m. Monday, July 13th, Barton County Commission meets at 9 a.m. at the courthouse. Chamber Chat Live with Restaurant Week, 2 p.m. the Chamber Facebook page or YouTube. Great Bend, also on Monday, Great Bend Library Teen Writing Virtual Club meeting at 4 p.m. Lake Barton Board meeting at 7:30, also on Monday. Wednesday, July 15th, we have a member services seminar at the Holt Spray boardroom or via Zoom at 10 a.m. Also on the 15th, we have Great Bend Batcats baseball home game, Al Burns Field, free admission, 7 p.m. Starting today through Monday the 27th, Danceography is doing an adult tap class. And then Friday, July 31st, or today through Friday, July 31st, Schaefer Art Gallery presents artwork from Brian Hutchinson, Transfiguration and Exquisite Miniatures, and also art by Wes and Rachel Segrist. Now, next week does start the restaurant week. It's kind of a neat thing that they're doing. A lot of local restaurants have started it, and I've seen Delgado's has already shared to that page. There's a Facebook page set up for the restaurant week here in Great Bend, and looks really tasty.
Looks good.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a 2-shot.
Okay.
All right.
Mike, what are you doing Monday at 2 o'clock?
I don't know. Probably at work right now, but
Well, we are going to be, so you mentioned Restaurant Week, and we're pretty excited about this. We're actually going to be having a little food tasting and sample some of the items that people will be able to enjoy. So we're not sure exactly what that's going to look like and what foods we'll have, but we're currently recruiting some food tasters. So if you want to pop over, Mike, we'll take you in.
I will definitely pop in for
Yes.
food, especially
Yeah.
the restaurants that signed up are favorites of mine. I love Delgado's and the Mizuno Sushi there across from the courthouse. I mean, there's a lot of great local restaurants here in town.
Yeah, there really are. I know we're excited about this Restaurant Week. I think it'll be a fun week to just really get out and try some different things that maybe you haven't tried before or you didn't know was available. So we're going to kick that off Monday afternoon right here at 2 o'clock, and we'll have some fun with that. So another announcement that came in, there's a couple here. I'm just going to read through. Stuff the Bus is happening for United Way on Wednesday, July 22nd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Walmart and both Dillon stores here in Great Bend. They will also be at Town and Country Supermarket and Dollar General in Hoisington. And United Way encourages you to come out and pick up a variety of supplies that will then be donated to their 22 community partners and school supplies. And I'm eating my hair right now. Okay. Great Bend High School prom will be held this Saturday, July 11th from 8 to 11 p.m. How exciting that there's those juniors and seniors who, especially those seniors who missed out on a lot of just those final memories. They're going to be able to come together for what might be the last time they ever see each other and still have a prom. The promenade will be held prior at 7 p.m. at Jack Kilby Square in the band shell. All are welcome to come and watch the juniors and seniors, and then they will head for the prom, which is at 8 p.m. at Stone Ridge Country Club. So thanks to Angela for opening her doors for that to allow that to happen. Golden Belt Community Foundation, they're preparing for Giving Tuesday 2020. That's awesome. Workshops will begin soon. Organizations can expect an email with more information. If you're interested in participating in Giving Tuesday, you can contact Mackenzie there at Golden Belt Community Foundation. And I think that's all I got. So lots of good stuff happening right now. And I just want to encourage to continue everyone out there who is, enjoying our local businesses to just be patient and gracious with them during this time. There's a lot of divisiveness happening on whether to mask or not to mask.
and businesses are having to make a decision as to whether to require masks or not. So if you enter a business and you see that they require a mask or something, just, please, I just ask, I guess, to just respect that business owner and that they're trying to make the best decision for what they know in the moment, just as the rest of us are. So just a little plug for our businesses who are really having to just make some hard decisions right now and stay alive. And it's up to us to help them stay alive. More hair in my mouth. Okay, one more announcement and then we'll go to door prizes. Great Bend Public Library is hosting a fairy tale trivia night at 6 p.m. tomorrow on Facebook, open to all ages. Okay, I think we're ready for some door prizes. Charles, do you want to tell us about what we have for door prizes?
Well, I know that we, the 4-H has put together a wonderful door prize as always, and it will be, I really don't know what Michelle, one has on there.
She's holding it up.
She's holding it up. Okay. So she's got her door prize there. I do know that we have a COVID-19 survival door prize that the fair has put together.
Is that like a pint of ice cream?
Well, actually, it's, let's see, I'm trying to think. It's got a couple face masks, some hand sanitizers. It's got some toilet paper, which we thought about selling instead. But, and there's some fun stuff in there, some candies.
Got a water bottle.
Things like that.
Like a water bottle.
Water bottle. And we have another surprise one. So I haven't got to see that one yet. So.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I am waiting for the names are coming in. They're being sent to me from Angie in the office, who has been furiously writing all of your names down. You'll be able to pick up all of these prizes at the chamber office at 12th and Williams. Don't come right down if you hear your name, just because we need to coordinate getting those from here to the chamber office. So yeah, we'll have them there this afternoon. So if nothing else, just give us a call if we draw your name. Okay, the first winner that was drawn was Crystal Barnes. So congrats to you, Crystal. Our second winner is Allie Cartwright. And our third winner is Shelly Russer Hill. So I apologize if I said that wrong. So Crystal Barnes, Allie Cartwright, and Shelly Hill, your names were all drawn this morning to receive one of the 3 door prizes. So just head down to the chamber office this afternoon to claim those. Charles, Michelle, any final thoughts on the fair? BartonCountyFair.com.
Michelle, go ahead.
I would just say thank you to our community for doing what it took to make things happen. Our meat goat judge last night got a little choked up, I'll be honest, during the end of the meat goat show when he talked about how important it was for a community to come together to put an event together at all. In particular, from my aspect, for our youth to get a chance to showcase that it just, you always hear the old saying, it takes a village. Well, it takes a village to do this too. And I couldn't say enough thanks to everybody in the community that's been supportive, that's been helpful, to our 4-H families and youth who stepped up and took on some different challenges and some roles, and to our Fair Board for the work that they've done and the great partnership that we've been able to have.
And I'd like to also, just like Michelle said, thank everybody for their support, the businesses, the people. I know it's been a struggle as far as how we were going to do this, but everybody has been very flexible, and we appreciate all the hard work of the volunteers. The 4-H'ers have been great. We've kind of turned their lives upside down a little bit, but they've all come in with smiles on their faces and glad to be part of it. And if you see some of the videos that the kids have done, it's just really amazing how everybody just pulled together on this. We hope to be back to a regular fair next year for our 30th anniversary. We're already looking ahead as far as our theme. I know we're going to be tying in with the Santa Fe Trail 200th anniversary. So we'll have some fun things that we're going to be doing with that. So I guess I can tell you, coming for our 30th anniversary, stay tuned. But for right now, please keep going to BartonCountyFair.com for more things that will be posted daily. And if you're interested and didn't get your packet on the 4-H Livestock Showcase of Champions, drop us a line at info@Barton County Fair so that we can help you get hooked up on that virtual sale next week. So with that, thank you to the Chamber for their support, for all the Chamber members, and we appreciate the opportunity to still have our coffee that we had this morning and get us woke up, and we're ready to take on the rest of the week. Awesome. So thank you.
Thank you, Charles. Okay, everyone, BartonCountyFair.com. enjoy the 29th annual fair, and we'll see everyone on Monday for Restaurant Week. Bye-bye.